Hey,
We're
what up?
live.
Zach Snow chilling with Lost in Phoenix. We're doing One Piece chapter 1072. I'm going to cut you off. You're not going to be able to do it because we're going right into it. Fuck your minute. I don't give a shit. How dare you? The weight of memory, and we're getting into it. It's been like 100 weeks since the last chapter. We don't want to. The time for talk is.
The time we're talking is over.
Yeah, it's done. Get Mark Henry in here, and don't you dare do that minute gimmick. I swear to God, I'll get an Uber right now. One Piece chapter 1072.
Hey, what's up, everybody? We're back. Zach Snow, he is taking an Uber right here, over here to fight me because I did the thing. I did. Wait a minute. The 1 minute way to Jai Ho. I actually don't know where he went. Is he actually coming to find me? Pretty terrified. Um. Okay, so let's take a look. It's in a book here. One Piece chapter 1072. We're coming at you, Cleopatra. Um, yeah, and it's been a whole month without One Piece in our lives. Imagine, imagine the possibilities of not having One Piece in your life for a whole month. I certainly can't. Can you, Zach Snow?
How dare you not even show them the empty throne?
Is that what you were doing?
How dare you?
I was supposed to show them the empty throne. Is that what it was?
Show them the empty throne. I was coming. I was in the Uber already. I was waiting in the rain.
I was worried you were gonna go out in the rain with the Uber to come find me.
Hey yo, it's Zach Snow with your boy fucking Lost in Phoenix over here doing the 1 minute thing.
I need time to promote the stream, Zach.
But we've had 1,000 years to promote the stream. The last chapter was I can't even tell you when.
But it doesn't have a link till we go live.
The last chapter was in the Void Century, bro. I have no idea.
Well, I mean, that's just the way it's got to be sometimes. I'll
tell you this. I may have checked out spoilers, obviously. Some of the fake spoilers were like so hype. The chapter,
yes,
this chapter's good.
Yes,
but damn, some of the fake spoilers were so fire. We had like a month and a week. It was like 5 weeks or whatever it was. It was insane. People were cooking. Woo! People were cooking. Sanji out here. People were cooking.
Cooking with gas, you might say, Z.
Yeah, I mean, nobody. We'll get to it. I mean, nobody's Oda.
Literally nobody.
Chapter, the weight of memory. Again, just showing Oda's breadth of knowledge. Referencing a scientific experiment about the weight of the soul, and so pretty awesome. Cover page, we got Germa 66's Cold-Blooded Voyage, Volume 28, mass producing deadly weapons. We got Judge making a spear, Queen a little chubbier, making some chemical weapons, and Caesar making the devil fruit. Interesting.
Yeah, that's a lot, huh? Yeah, mass producing deadly weapons. There's a lot going on. We're in the science arc of One Piece, baby.
Well, it's interesting that these three are the ones that are there making deadly weapons when like it's supposed to be like a peace thing, you know?
Right. Yes.
And like, but Vegapunk's not here.
No.
Maybe these guys, maybe they were, they got together and there's the literal monster trio and they went rogue. They went monstrous.
Yeah.
They started working for evil.
I mean, they certainly are a monster trio in more ways than one. Let's see.
I went to Miss Green Apple live show. All three members really smashed it. Thanks so much for helping with Film Red, guys. Oda Ichiro.
Miss Green Apple, by the way, I believe that's the group that did Fire Force's opening, one of the greatest anime openings of all time for a mid show. Yeah, I said it. Fire Force is mid. Come at me.
Take Uber.
The art's really good, but the story sucks. But oh yes, Zach.
Oh no, what were you gonna say about Fire Force? I've never
the characterization's mid is what I was gonna say.
Oh, firefighters?
Yeah, there's like fire monsters in the verse, so
cool.
It's a cool theory. It's just it's mid.
It's like that one episode of Are You Afraid of the Dark, but like turned it up to 11.
Yeah, and to be clear, I'm not scared of the dark.
If you stare at the fire long enough, it eventually will turn into a demon and burn you alive.
Eventually, yeah.
Forget, don't stare in fire.
So don't stare at the fire.
Don't stare at the fire. But a remarkable step. But these are words of the past, I believe.
Is that why the paper looks like this, or the boxes, the text boxes, look so different? Even if the world does not accept how she came to be, the girl is unmistakably human. It was a success. I bear witness to this achievement, and I maintain that it is a huge step toward world peace. Wow. Dr. Vegapunk, Chief of MADS, the Laboratory of Peace.
Wow.
It hurts. I think I broke something, Sob.
Wow.
Bonnie! Dear me, are you all right? Medics, look alive. Hurry, Bonnie's been injured.
Glint.
She rises. Distorted
future!
Whoa! What the hell is this attack?
Bonnie was playing possum as a little girl. Then Distorted Future, which is apparently one of her named abilities, named attacks, she's able to age herself up as if she was like a bodybuilder.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's what this
is. And she's wielding a fucking lead pipe.
Yeah, she's Sabo out here wielding the pipe. But yeah, so she like from a little girl, she becomes like Frankie-sized monster woman with a lead pipe trying to murder Vegapunk. Because she's not wrong.
She's not wrong, but she's being a little bit
aggressive for sure.
She's a little in her feelings, I think it's fair to say.
Yeah, definitely in her feelings.
Might be an understatement to say she's a bit in her feelings. Yeah. Bonnie, stop this. Even if you kill me.
Timely thrust.
Ah, that shit landed.
Pop. And Bonnie's back to normal. But all these little like gems came out of Vegapunk, and now he's a baby.
Dag nabbit, I suppose these shiny doodads are a manifestation of the years I just lost. You've turned me into a helpless child. Give me back my golden years.
Calm down. My power doesn't last forever on living things. You said you had a reason. Well, you better start talking. Why the hell did you kill my father?
But Bonnie, if I tell you... Smash cut. Look, Kuma's trying to climb the red line. There's no way he'll make it all the way to the top. If I divulge the reason, it would only serve to hurt you.
Huh?
Masako. That's why I can't. I promised Kuma that I would keep his secret from you no matter what.
You're saying you can't tell me why you had to kill my dad? Do I look like I was born yesterday? Stop screwing around.
I'm not trying to pull a fast one here. You've got to believe me. Nobody made the decision for him. Kuma chose that fate for himself.
You liar! Dad would never choose to die and abandon me. I'll kill you.
It's been hard on me, too. I wish I could forget the whole ideal. Kuma's an incredible man. I've always been proud to call him my close friend. Bonnie, please understand I can't say anything more on the matter.
And while this is happening, by the way, the Marines are trying to body Kuma, but we
Kuma is climbing
how that's going to work out.
He's climbing up this like King Kong up the skyscraper.
Like Fisher Tiger.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't say anything more about it.
I'm not gonna blindly swallow your half-assed excuses. Yo, you can't throw a baby on the ground.
Yeah, this is child abuse. Like throws baby Vegapunk on the ground.
Beep beep beep. Nani?
Bonnie, wait. Pay no attention to that man behind the. I mean, to what's over there. It's got nothing to do with Kuma. You hear? Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
It's got nothing to do with Kuma. Oh no, there's a door with Kuma's paw print on it that obviously has something to do with Kuma. That's obviously a lie. Bonnie says obviously.
It's got just paw print and says
oil breakdown, and then she destroys the lock mechanism that was keeping the door locked because she also can do. Her and Shinobu just have the same powers, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, that's actually not true because Shinobu. Bonnie can go in either direction. Shinobu can only go in one direction, but it's permanent.
Yes. So, I think. I kind of forgot how Shinobu's things worked.
She ripens things.
Yeah. But, like, forever? Because, yeah.
Yeah, like when she does the thing to the floor, that floor is just destroyed forever. Like when she rocks that floor, the floor is gone. Momo is presumably 28 for good now. Like,
yeah. He just keeps getting older.
Presumably, Vegapunk will get old again. But like this is broken.
Bonnie! Big panel here of a big paw print.
Yep.
In the middle of this machine.
Yep. Looks like a scale, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Memories? That's right. A scientist out in West Blue once postulated that a person loses 21 grams of mass upon death, and that could be considered the weight of their soul. If nothing else, such a link would prove that the soul does in fact exist. Fascinating, isn't it? This is Vegapunk talking to Kuma in the past.
Yeah, flashback.
And your power can take something intangible like pain and give it a physical form. Not only that, but you can even transfer it to others. A total wireless transmission of nerve signals. Kuma. Or this is still Vegapunk. So I'm wondering if that same logic can be applied to other nervous signals. Can we determine whether things like imagination and memories have mass and volume as well?
So you want me to pull out my own memories and show you?
That's far too personal.
That's far too personal.
Oh, sorry.
That's far too personal.
Please, it will help me advance science. Nobody else would see them, I promise.
No.
Please, I'm begging you. Don't touch that. Back to the present. Don't touch that, Bonnie. I'm sure you're familiar with Kuma's powers. There's nothing there but pain. It's more than enough to kill someone.
No. Actually, in the original translation, she says... Oh, never mind. It is here. This is a cut. Yeah. Yeah.
Shoot him. Oh, yeah.
Shoot him down. Don't let him get to Marijois. I know my father's ability. It's a direct hit. All too well. Seize him. Make sure you finish him off. He's still alive. All civilians, please evacuate. His memories are here, aren't they? And Bonnie's looking sad, and Kuma's looking sad.
Egghead.
Labostratum. Possibility.
What? Nani? Rob Lucci. Really made it all the way up here? My apologies. The system malfunctioned.
Nami is freaking out. Usopp obviously freaking out. Sanji, like,
We can probably take him. It's a good thing Zoro and Brook stayed on the ship. There's no way they'd lose.
Exactly.
Even if it's 2 against 3, they'll figure something out.
True.
No, look again. The battle is far more lopsided than you think. Nani?
Yeah, Usopp super freaked out. Classic Usopp face. This is going to be a meme panel soon, I imagine.
Yeah.
It's phenomenal Usopp face.
Mm-hmm. Those Seraphim things are there too. It's 2 against 7 now, and they're up against the best of the best.
So burying Crocodile, Dofi, and Moria, basically.
Well, no, that's not what he meant. But yes, also, yeah, let's just say that.
But also, yes.
But also, yeah. Damn it, they called him back up while the barrier was down. No, I doubt CP0 ordered them directly. The Seraphim are able to to assess combat situations, and they're equipped with some limited decision-making capability of their own. So they chose to capitalize on the barrier going down.
S-Hawk going after Zoro, 100% confirmed. Yo, if they can choose, if they can make generally personalized decisions, one, Kid Hawk is definitely going to go after Zoro, and it'll be interesting to see the Boa clone react to Luffy.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
This is you, I think, Lucci.
Oh, we didn't order them to come. It's not like we can make them go back now. The dome is operational again.
Now that the enemy's made a serious miscalculation, now that they're up here, we can turn the Seraphim back to our side. Since we're higher in the command hierarchy, again, as a reminder, 5 Elders, Vegapunk, Sentomaru, Authority Chip holders, like the CP0.
Yeah.
That's assuming we get there in time to holler our orders at
and this is Einstein, I think, and Lilith.
Yes. Yeah. Till then, there's still a huge threat. I'll be back lickety split. Hopefully, those two can hang in there. And Lilith is, woo, I'll go too, because she's a maniac. I'll leave it to you two then, Edison, Lilith. Get off your high horse, she yells. To think Mosshead would croak right when the One Piece is in our sights, says Sanji. Nami's, you go too. This threat affects the whole crew. Nami's orders are absolute for the Seraphim. Still, why do I have to save him? Don't screw around, Swirlifim. This is serious.
They're just mocking the Seraphim at this point. That's so savage.
All right, so wait. So Sanji says, these are absolute for the Seraphim. Frankie calls Sanji the Swirlifim. All right.
Yeah. But I love Sanji going to think Zoro would die right when the One Piece is right when we're about to get the One Piece.
That's really funny. Whoa, classic Brook Zoro panel, bro. We don't get these a lot. I'm very hyped.
No, this is a glorious. This panel is fucked so hard.
This is my favorite panel of the chapter so far, actually.
Yeah.
Brook and Zoro standing side by side, wielding swords.
What the devil is he supposed to be? Yo!
Well, he's meant to be a giraffe, but he seems a little different from what I remember. Not that it matters. He's going to wind up a diced-up corpse either way.
That's if you can cut me, Roronoa.
Look after the ship, Brook.
Understood.
This is me doing the sword and mouth gesture, as Zoro does.
Yeah. Nose gun! Giraffe Man Gyro!
I had my fill of fighting critters with zigzagging attacks back in Wano. I'm tired of it.
Bodied.
Yeah.
Seraphim, quickly before Vegapunk gets here. Destroy the lab stratum.
This is bad. They're going to annihilate the lab.
Kid Hawk about to slash. Kid Kuma just about to Kamehameha the shit.
It looks like a Kamehameha.
Yeah.
And big destruction.
They do just fuck it up. Yeah. Big
my
panel,
god.
Probably a double page in the manga or in the volume. They fuck it up.
They quadruple attack. So Hancock's
got lasers.
Oh, they all have lasers. That's right.
They all have lasers, but like Hancock's got lasers.
But Mihawk just cut the fucking top off.
Mihawk just cut that shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kuma presumably made like explosions happen, and then Jinbei maybe explosions, maybe lasers, maybe like again there is like some upheaval.
Yeah.
There's like a tree at a weird angle and stuff. So that could have also been Jinbei because he's got the swimming fruit, so he could have done some crazy shit too.
The weakling duo Usopp and Nami classically are freaking out. Oh!
They sure know how to razzle dazzle. They're basically doing our job for us.
Chomp.
Huh? You. Kaku? The bird. Kaku! What are you doing? Stussy! Who, me? I'm just putting him to sleep. Would you please join him, Lucci? I think it's time for your catnap, too. Clone of Miss Buckingham Stussy of the Rocks Pirates Mads. First successful clone. Unit 01. Stussy. A mysterious smirk. No.
What the fuck? Now she's got wings. What type of wings? Is she a Lunarian clone? Or
does she have a vampire devil fruit?
Because he just bit Kaku and he fell asleep, quote unquote, fell asleep.
Is she a succubus? She is the leader of the pleasure court.
Yeah, she's got a succubus design with the wings for sure.
The succubus, she might be a succubus devil fruit. Also, there is some. Oh, I gotta go. Hold up. Yeah, hold up. I gotta Google something real quick.
Oh. That's all right.
So there have been some theorizing, and this was in the original leak spoilers, but again, not exactly confirmed within this chapter and this direct translation. But the theory is that Miss Buckingham Stussy, of the Rocks Pirates, is actually Miss Bakken.
I don't know who's that.
Weevil's mom.
Oh, okay. It would make sense that Weevil's mom would have been a Rocks pirate.
So Weevil's mom's not only a Rocks pirate, but also is the woman in Mads that we saw, who is then cloned within Mads to make Stussy.
And that's what Stussy is.
This person.
The first. Okay, let's just go. Clone of Miss Buckingham Stussy of the Rocks Pirates. Mads' first successful clone. Unit 1.
First successful clone, which means that there could have been failed clones, aka Weevil, and potentially further successful clones like potentially Ryuma Unit 0, or colloquially Roronoa Zoro.
I really don't want Zoro to be a clone. I'm just gonna say outright that I've made my opinions known. I'm gonna make it known here. I don't want Zoro to be a clone.
But like,
I don't want him to be.
And then Kuma pawed him to Shimotsuki Village. He pawed him there as a baby.
Yeah, it's possible, I guess. With Kuma running around, anything is possible in this world. Kuma can do unbelievable shit.
Yeah.
So when Bonnie is up to a machine filled with Kuma's memories. What type of Straw Hat level backstory are we gonna get out of Kuma, who literally has his memories stored in a gigantic fucking machine?
He dies. Like when he dies. He's about to die, probably.
He's getting shot to death as he's climbing Marriage Was.
Well, no, he's about to rinse all these fodder marines, and like, I don't know, somebody's gonna show up.
Green Bull just needs to get his heat back, so he's gonna go.
Yeah, maybe him. Green Bull, maybe Sakazuki if they really want to finally start doing something with him.
Really want to put a point on Sakazuki, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, oh guys, remember this guy? He's a cunt.
Sakazuki he's not done anything physical post time skip.
Remember Sakazuki? He kills your faves.
That is true. And he does.
He's a lapdog and he's kind of a bitch, but he does kill your faves.
He killed all those folks at Ohara. That was his doing.
He killed all the
folks on the lifeboat.
Well, yeah. Again, like it was a Buster call, but he decided personally and specifically to murder a boat full of people because they might have had some books.
Yes, he killed a bunch of civilians. That had nothing to do with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the government decided to kill all the actual
the scholars and
the scholars.
Down the truth. Yeah.
Akainu just killed a bunch of folks who lived there.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Yeah. And also a couple Marines during Marine Force.
Yeah.
And was going to murder Kobe.
Yeah, he
in
was
cold blood.
To.
Yeah, in cold blood.
Straight up cold blood, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's terrible. People who stand him, again, if you stand Akainu, don't watch this. Don't watch this.
Trash. trash.
You're trash. You're a trash person.
Akainu's trash.
Like
his justice is trash. He's trash.
The thing is that so I was having a debate about Akainu, and I was like, oh, it's absolute justice, and someone was like, no, actually, absolute justice is the Marines' justice. Akainu is actually thorough justice, and the thing is he's not, because Dofi existed. Dofi existed under his reign as a puppet state. He was an admiral during the Crocodile days. And also the Arlong days, those were all happening while he was an admiral. So you could say that was under Sengoku, but still, he's an admiral, thorough justice, not very thorough. And also, he's a puppet dog to the Gurusei, who are the representative government of slave-owning elites in a world where slaves are illegal. So, like, are you thorough? You're not. You're not thorough. You're the opposite of that. You're weak.
Well, that's the thing, Zach. Slavery is not illegal in this world. I don't think
it is for normal people. Again, it's not.
Well, normal people just don't have them in this world, though.
No, that's the hypocrisy of it. Is slavery is not allowed, except for celestial dragons.
Right, but they're the only people who have slaves anyway.
Even then, it's like, even then, slavery is like kept sort of secret from, like, general slavery is kept like sort of secret from the general population. Like, yes, like Kuma as a pirate, former warlord trader can like be marched around the streets.
Yeah.
And like, yes, like sex slavery, the stuff with like Charlos, that happens clearly.
Oh yeah.
But like the slavery type shit of like
there is human trafficking done by
walkway, like the moving walkway type slavery. The normal people don't know about that.
Yeah, and there is human trafficking is not legal because that is a thing that the underworld folks are doing with like mermaids and shit.
Mermaids,
but the only people who actually have
like Mother Carmel's entire arc, her entire story, her backstory is like she's.
But the only people in this world that actually own slaves are the
Celestial Dragons.
Celestial Dragons, yeah.
And again,
other people do human trafficking, but
that's who Akainu works for. So like, the Marines are already, unless you're a Marine who hates the Celestial Dragons like Garp, and are like theoretically actively working against them, like you're trash because like you already exist as a hypocrite because like they say absolute justice, but like clearly there's a what's the word? A stratified justice.
Yeah.
Right. And that's like the biggest issue with the Marines and as like from its foundation. And then like it kind of like compounds that by being like the absolute worst of the worst like human being. Again, murdering his colleagues in cold blood.
I think also killing Marines and trying to kill Kobe. I don't really see how that's
you can't justify.
Like that's not. There's no actual justification.
Well, no, again, it's that. Like thorough in the sense that like if you're not with him, you're against him in that regard.
Yeah, he's a
like
Sith.
That's insanity and it's sickness. Yeah,
he's if a Sith had power or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just not. Yeah, it's not.
Only the Sith deal in absolutes and the French. What the fuck, Ewan?
But like, yeah, so. Kuma, I think dies. I think we get Kuma's backstory as he dies, which is nuts.
Yeah.
But to be fair, there can't be two Kumas running around.
What do you mean? Are you talking about the Pacifista Kuma? Or the Seraphim Kuma? You're talking about the Kuma and the Seraphim Kuma. Can't be
there can't be two Kumas around. As you said before, like anything is possible with Kuma around. There can't be two of these motherfuckers.
Well, does he have the power? I forgot.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's a paramecia. So like, yeah, Vegapunk said super easy to make.
Jinbei has the swim. Kid Hawk doesn't have a devil fruit. He's a swordsman.
We don't know yet, but maybe the Stussy reveal. Maybe he's got like a vampire devil fruit.
I mean, Stussy has been sussy this whole time.
So this, I think, I want to talk about this a little bit for sure because. People have definitely been saying that this Stussy was who Vegapunk was talking to last chapter.
Mm-hmm.
And like we get the Mads connection, Stussy and Vegapunk. That first line is about Stussy. First line of this chapter, about Stussy. Even if the world does not accept how she came to be, the girl is unmistakably human. It was a success. I bear witness to this achievement, and I maintain that it is a huge step toward world peace. All the way at the bottom. Stussy, Mads' first successful clone, Unit 01, Stussy. That's who that.
Oda's goated.
Yeah, Oda's goated.
That's
so we get that perspective from Vegapunk's flashback, like Vegapunk thinking about that. Go to Stussy. So we get that connection, and we get that, but I kind of think it's a red herring. I think Stussy is doing this because she's still with the world government and had told them that they had to wait for orders. You know what I mean? And they didn't wait. She had said that a bunch of times, like, you guys got to wait for orders. Don't stop doing this. Don't do this. Don't do this. Yo, Lucci, what are you doing? Kaku, come back. She's like, nah, fuck out of here. So now, but again, to me, that means, well, who are the who is the mystery person? And I still think this is a red herring for who that actually is.
Scott Bond.
Maybe, because again, even with Lucci and Kaku, say Lucci and Kaku both get knocked out, right? We still got the 4 Seraphim, Stussy, potentially Kizaru, right? Like it's still like 6 dudes. Still 6.
Kizaru is that's a big one.
Yeah, right? It's a big one. And even now, maybe Lucci doesn't get. Again, maybe Kaku gets knocked out. Stussy's like, Lucci, I gotta put you down until we get orders from the higher ups. And that's when Kizaru shows up and is like, yo, let's fuck these motherfuckers up. And Stussy's
I have no
like,
idea.
Oh,
I have no idea how strong Stussy is, but I don't know if she can take down Lucci just like that.
Well, I mean, Kaku is an awakened zone.
Sure.
He's awakened. We see the flame wreath, black flames.
But she like sneak attacked him. And like Lucci is aware now.
Super sneak.
Lucci's like aware of her now. I feel like it's different. Regardless of the fact that Lucci's also stronger than Kaku. But so
presumably it's still twice as strong. Yeah.
Give or take.
But yeah, I mean, Stussy, I think a red herring for the mystery person that Vegapunk was talking to. I think this is, again, more along the lines of she's on the world government's side and is like, again, not waiting. They're not waiting for orders. She's just like, all right, I got to take them out of the situation. We can't engage. This is kind of falling apart because, again, like they can't engage with a Yonko, causes an international incident, Vegapunk, blah, blah, blah. Like, again, I don't know what the deal would be, but like they're probably going to spin this as like the Straw Hats kidnapped Vegapunk. Right, like.
Yeah.
But when an admiral shows up and they get orders, then I think it'll be like Stussy and Lucci on the same side. I'm back on the same team again. With Kizaru kind of as the lead. And maybe Kaku gets back up later. Brook rinses him. But
I think it's Gin, actually. That's who Vegapunk's calling.
Yo, that would make me so happy.
How have we not seen Gin yet after all these fucking decades?
If it was Gin, bro, if it was Gin with like a fucking robot leg or some shit, I'd be the hypest.
He got a robot leg. He still wields those tonfas or whatever those were. Yeah. I don't think they're technically tonfas. They're like they're like in between Screamer Sticks and tonfas. They were weird weapons he had, but they were cool. Anyway, I
mean, also, yeah, this chapter had awesome panels. I think it's an A or A, maybe an A minus.
I'm gonna go A minus, actually.
I'm gonna go A minus. I would have liked.
I want more Zoro and Brook.
I want more Zoro and Brook. I would have liked a little bit more Luffy. There was like zero Luffy in this.
Oh, there's 0 Luffy. I mean, all right with that. I mean, it's okay to not have Luffy for a chapter, but.
I mean, I guess. But like, I would have loved more Brook. I loved more Zoro and Brook.
I want more Zoro and Brook.
I mean, to be fair, again, Zoro fucking like stomping a motherfucking awakened zone, even though he does say like, "Oh, I'm not that hurt." Is still pretty savage. Like he gets right back. He gets bodied and then gets right back up and is like, "Oh wow, they're doing our job for us. They're basically, they sure know how to razzle."
Kaku just gets repelled, just like straight up repelled.
Yeah, but Kaku makes an attack, and Zoro's like, just no thanks.
Get out of here.
No thanks.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean Kaku. Nice. Thanks for coming. Nice try. Try again next time.
Thanks for coming.
But this might happen again. This might become more of an ongoing chase than an ending in this arc, maybe, which I think would be cool.
Yeah, yeah. It feels like we're heading towards the climax already of this arc, right? Like, I
Yeah,
mean,
there
this is a
again.
short one.
I feel like the climax of this is a Sabaody-esque arc, obviously,
It's a
and
parallel of Sabaody.
yeah, it's the the opposite, the other side of the coin, and what's going to happen? The Straw Hats will successfully escape from Kizaru.
Yeah.
Big win. To all those Kizaru doubters, all those sleepers on the fucking goat. Yeah, escaping the man, just getting away with your lives.
Yeah.
Huge win,
Big
massive dub.
dubs. Big dubs for the boys.
Huge dub. He rinsed the entire crew last time, all but Jinbei.
Yeah. They didn't have a Jinbei last time, but honestly, Jinbei wouldn't have saved them. He would have helped.
He would have.
He wouldn't have saved them though.
He would have. If Jinbei was there,
same result though.
Zoro, he would have been able to save Zoro in that moment, just like Rayleigh did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He would have helped.
He would have been able to save Zoro, like from the kick of death. That like, you know.
Yeah.
What I mean? Maybe. I mean, I don't know if that's Jinbei compared to Rayleigh and Kizaru, but like, hockey wise and like defense wise, like he would have been able to like, you know, if he got there, he would have been able to stop that kick from killing Zoro. Like Rayleigh did. Because again, he stopped the magma punch from fucking Akainu.
Yeah.
True. So like, yeah. So, you know, I think it again, but like, yeah, Jinbei stalls Kizaru for a second. I don't think he does as well as Rayleigh, and then they all get fucking popped anyway. So,
yeah. Yeah, A- chapter, good stuff. Happy New Year, One Piece. We missed you.
No break next week. We're going 3 on, 1 off, 3 on, 1 off until I think like April.
All right.
So
seems good.
Pretty exciting stuff. The anime also is picking up steam.
Yeah, I am pretty excited about that.
Yeah. Luffy's on the back of a dragon right now. Yamato is clashing with Kaido 1v1, and anybody who thought she's not strong is an idiot. She's a beast.
Yeah.
And the fight, the framing of the fight between Zoro and King and Queen and Sanji, I think is like really cool. Like in the room, like I didn't get that as much in the manga, with like Kawamatsu and all them like surrounding them and like keeping people out and like them being in like a much more enclosed space. I do obviously think like eventually they're gonna get yeeted and go different directions because like Zoro and King end up outside and Queen and Sanji end up like near the geishas or whatever. But for now, like this is like a way better visual storytelling than like it was in the manga to like get how close they are together and like what's going on.
Yeah. I'm excited for Body and the Memories thing. Fucking hell, man.
Oh yeah, Uma's backstory. We're gonna find out some crazy shit for sure, right?
Definitely, yeah.
Like he definitely did super evil shit.
Some first changing lore is coming through.
You think so?
Yeah. And I don't know exactly what it's gonna be, but there is some things I do know, Zach.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What's that?
That's one thing I do know.
You know, we're gonna play Microscope tonight. That'll be fun. I read like most of the book. I read like most.
Did you really? You didn't have to.
Okay. I know how to play.
I haven't even read most of the book. You read more of it than me.
Lawson, your man's could be the lens. That's all I'm saying.
All right, fair enough. I'm gonna go read some more of it probably, but right after
I think I'm on scenarios right now. I haven't read it all, but I'm on scenarios.
Word.
And there's not that much after that.
Just
like how to finish the game.
Got you. Well, I think I have an inkling of what the One Piece is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Is it why Brook is being so hidden and shrouded in mystery?
I think so. I think it's something to do with it.
Same. I think he's going to be a huge player in the end game. Massive. He's going to know so much shit.
Yeah. Because I think the One Piece might just be the One Piece of music.
That speaks to all things?